In this tutorial, I'll show you how to test your template to ensure your variables are working properly. I'll show you a couple of ways to do this. The first way is to test assemble while you are editing a template. If you test while you're in the process of editing, you'll have opportunities to make changes to the template and dialogues before the final assembly. You do this by clicking on the Test Assemble button. This opens up the interview in the HotDocs assembly window, and from here you can navigate through the dialogues and view the questions. You can fill in answers directly, or if you choose, you can go and find an answer file, or select one that you've previously used. I'll select John Doe for this test. I can then click on Document Preview and check to see if everything looks okay. And notice that the preview screen may not be formatted exactly as your word processor formats it, but it does show a very close representation of what the document will actually look like once it's assembled. And if I see something that I want to change, like I see too much spacing right here, and also back in the interview, I want to reorder these so that these are in a vertical format. I can then close the test screen, navigate to the section of the document that needs to be fixed, delete the extra spacing. I can then fix the dialog by clicking on Component Manager, going to Employee Information, looking at the layout, and I'll reorder it so that they're in a vertical format. Hit OK. Close this. Now we can test again. So these questions are now in a vertical format. Click on Preview. Scroll down, and I can see that the spacing is all correct now. I can then close this window, and I can continue to work on my template. Another way to test is to assemble a template directly from the HotDocs library window. I'll close this. I can now select a template from the HotDocs library, or I can go to a different library. From here I can select the template that I want to test. This is a fully automated version of the employment agreement that we've been working on, so this is actually a different template. I can click on Assemble. I can then fill in blank answers by choosing New Answer File, or I can select John Doe again and reuse his answers. I'll hit OK. I can see the answers are filled out. I can click on Preview to make sure everything is being filled in correctly. I can go back to the interview screen, go to the end, click on Finish. It then brings up a completed version of this document with John Doe's information filled in. And at this point it's just a regular Word document, so I can print it, email it, edit it, or whatever I need to at this point. And that is how you test your templates.